Overnight, it takes the right customer. It takes someone with a lot of money in their pocket.
$65,000 cash.
It's time to take a look at one of our favorite TV shows of all times, Pawn Stars. Now, the activities which take place at the gold and silver pawn shop do not always end in profitable deals. Sometimes things go bad for them, including Rick Harrison. Now, Rick is known to handle most of the deal with a high degree of professionalism. Now, this type of professionalism is unfair and helps him secure some great deals. But despite his expertise, he has still been known to miss out and score some badly deals. Hello and welcome back to Splash. Today we are going to be talking about 5 times that Rick Harrison lost big on Pawn Stars. But before we get on to that, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps us out a lot. Also, make sure that you keep watching to number 1 to find out exactly how much has been lost. You would be shocked once you found out. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. Number 5, 1966 Imperial Crown Convertible. If you ask people under a certain age these days what cars Imperial has made, they'll look at you blankly. The truth is simply that this car has been around for a long time, and it may almost be impossible for someone born in the 21st century to even recollect what it is. The Imperial Crown was originally the name of a Chrysler model, but it became its own brand in 1955. This stunning car was a huge success as it sold numerous models around the world. Now, we're not sure how much the car cost the gold and silver pawn shop at the outset, but apparently it took the old man a full 15 years to convince the seller to sell it to him. That's a lot of time, and considering the number of deals that the old man could have sealed within that time, that's already a loss since it went to the old man and not the shop. But then there were also $10,000 in damages done to the car after its engine went kaput one day, which puts the shop in the hole even more.
With the white inserts.
It's beautiful. This car is a piece of art.
Yeah, we rebuilt everything. The engine's rebuilt, transmissions, suspensions, brakes, all of it. Put a new AC.
This is the amount of money that will be spent on making sure that the car can have some sort of success. Number 4, 2014 Hertz-Penske GT Mustang. What are the Pawn Stars known for? Well, definitely all kinds of deals. It's more common to find the guys on Pawn Stars dealing with coins and diamonds or other antique objects. However, not only small items are sold at the gold and silver pawn shop, no, there are times when people walk into the shop looking to sell something such as an exotic car. An example of this is the rare 2014 Hertz-Penske GT Mustang, which a customer drove down to the shop to strike a deal.
This is it, that's right. The 2014 Hertz-Penske GT.
This is nice. I mean, and it's a Mustang, too. It's an iconic car.
The car came from Hertz's Rent-A-Racer program, which partnered up with Roger Penske in 2014 to create 150 of these limited edition vehicles. Now, this particular car wasn't just any of the 150, but was one of the first 10 built. The car also has a 6-speed manual and has never been rented. This left it in great condition. At the initial phase of the deal, the seller of the car wanted $85,000. Harrison brought in expert Joey Logano, who helped him test drive it around the track. After driving it, Logano valued the car at $75,000.
I'd say it's worth around $75,000. That's my guess.
So what's your best price?
I'll do 75.
Rick paid attention to all the details discussed and stuck to an offer of $60,000. The customer finally accepted and sold his valued car. Rick's expert valued the car at $75,000, so yeah, the car was a rare one, but there were problems selling it for a long time, and many fans believe that they overspent. Number 3, 1932 Ford Roadster Model B. Now this next deal is for the type of car which we don't see on the road every day. You can imagine Rick's joy when he was invited to come check out a 1932 Ford Roadster Model B. Instantly, he knew it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Seeing the car, they realized that they didn't have to spend too much money to get it sold. Rick had taken his son along with him for the trip, and they both loved the car. The car was designed by Henry Ford's son Edsel, and it was a gorgeous hunk of a car that had 500 horsepower and a unique combo of fold-in convertible top and roll-up windows.
You got a 1932 Ford Roadster here.
It's nice. This thing's got to be fast, right?
Yeah, it's right around 500 horse.
All right.
It was a great vehicle for all weather conditions. The only real problem? A high asking price of $105,000. After checking it out, they realized that there's not too much room in the car to drive around, so this would end up being a problem if they were going to be purchasing the car for themselves. Rick's experts put the value between $70,000 and $75,000, and they finally whittled the price down to $68,250. Not a great buy even at that valuation. However, afterward, other experts said the car, which was a hot rod mod of the original, would probably only be worth $50,000 in its current condition, which meant that they'd need to spend money on getting it worked on, and even then wouldn't be a guaranteed profit.
Sell overnight. It takes the right customer. It takes someone with a lot of money in their pocket.
$65,000 cash.
Number 2, 1968 Ford Mustang GT. When you take a look at some of the cars which have been acquired on the show, you'll find a list of Mustangs. There's no doubt that the Pawn Stars team has it in for them. They tend to buy them all the time, especially older models, because they're popular, legendary, and usually fetch a good price. Well, those are not bad factors to consider when purchasing a car, and it's never a hard pick when dealing with a Mustang. Yes, the 1968 Mustang GT was a great car, but it didn't turn out so good for the Pawn Stars.
Shelby GT 350. Gone in 60 seconds, the movie. It's Eleanor, I get it. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
This was due to a number of reasons. First of all, the car was in pretty bad shape when it came in, and Danny Coker, an expert, estimated its current worth between $12,000 and $15,000 without any repairs. Rick got the car for $12,500, already biting into his expected profits, and to make matters worse, Coker probably knew this. The repair costs were exorbitant, but making it difficult for Rick and his family to make a profit on.
So it's $125,000. I've done my homework on this car. I know the value of it. I feel it's a fair price what I'm asking for the car.
Okay.
So imagine how bad that would feel, spending so much on a deal and then failing to get anything great from it. Number 1, 1969 Chevy Camaro Z28. Now this is arguably one of the worst deals that have ever occurred on the show. Late 1960s Chevy and Ford muscle cars are hard to turn away for the Pawn Stars group. This explains why the dealers at Pawn Stars were able to fall for this bad deal.
Make yourself at home.
Oh, check her out. Look at the flames on that thing. Wow.
Now there's supposedly a big market for these rare cars. They look awesome and people love them. They have wheels which anyone would spend thousands of dollars for. This 1969 Chevy Camaro Z28 was bought by Corey for $40,000. And he spent so much on it because he wanted to personally own the car. Obviously, this deal made it personal and ended up costing the shop huge sums of money. Rick nixed that idea and complained about his son's lavish spending habits, but it was a little too late. Then he tried to sell the car for $65,000 on various venues, then went down to $50,000, but it just wouldn't sell. Not only was the car expensive, it couldn't be sold. Even today, Haggerty values the car at only $36,000, and you can find it and rent it just by doing a quick Google search for the car. Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. While you are here, go ahead and click the links above to check out some of our other awesome videos. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this one, and I will see you in the next video.